Hey everybody, welcome to episode 3 of Spyro. We're back with Autbelli for the final time. And Autbelli, we haven't talked about this yet, but I think we should. You and I are planning on starting a new podcast together.
Yes.
Should we talk about that maybe?
Whew, let me tell you, you guys are getting some insider information right here. I'm worried to be arrested for this kind of whistleblowing, but yeah, it's possible that Mumkey's going to be making a new podcast, which I'll be hopefully co-hosting. I'm not going to get into too many details about, unless like he wants to. I'm going to.
Yeah, we can go through everything. I don't give a shit. We can spoil what the whole thing is. I don't care.
Big spoilers
See
ahead.
if people are interesting. I mean, it's a fucking podcast. Who cares?
Yeah. So essentially, it'd just be like a once in a while thing where we just essentially would take a bunch of.
If we could try to do it like on a set schedule, that'd be cool.
Yeah, maybe like once a week once every 2 weeks. I tend to have Saturdays off.
I think once every 2 weeks would be good.
Yeah, so every 2 weeks.
You already have Saturdays off, you said?
Yeah, those are like my 1 days off.
Yeah, we can record them on Saturdays and then maybe put them up like on a Wednesday or a Thursday or a Friday.
Mondays are pretty good. Monday morning, drop it like Sunday night. People wake up Monday morning, they're like, oh god, I have to drive to work. I have to go.
But that's when I drop my anime reviews is Monday morning.
Oh yeah, shit. So I guess Sunday maybe sometime.
No, I don't want main channel content to be back-to-back days.
Yeah.
We'll probably do it like Monday and
Wednesday?
Thursday or some shit.
Something
I don't
like
fucking
that.
know.
But anyways, so it's essentially gonna just be a lot of us sitting down, maybe having a guest every once in a while to help with this, and we'll essentially take hypotheticals and would you rather style questions and very angrily debate.
All of the would you rathers will come from like the comments and the fans and stuff. And like I want them to come up with the worst things you can possibly imagine. Like just like the example I gave when we were thinking of the idea of the show was, would you rather fuck your mom in the ass or eat out your dad's asshole? Like stuff like that. And then the idea, once we get that would you rather, go ahead with that.
Yeah, once we get it, we'd debate it as hard as we can. Like, really.
So, like, each one of us would pick a side, and then we would try to prove that our side is the better choice for whatever reason. So, like, the more grotesque and disgusting the options are, the better, because then we have to argue in favor of them. And we'd probably do, like, 3 rounds per episode, so then the best 2 out of 3 wins. And either a guest would judge and decide, or then the audience could vote, like in a straw poll, to see who had the better arguments.
Yeah, and then, of course, also, do we want the Discord for it to be public, let them actually listen in live?
I have no idea, nor do I really care.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, if people want to join the Discord and listen in live, I don't give a shit, that's fine.
Yeah, leave a comment if you want to do that. That'll help.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Drop that motherfucking like button. But yeah, so and then on occasion, if any of you are familiar with the card game Super Fight, we might do a round of Super Fight in between some of the...
describe what that is, too.
So Super Fight is a neat, fun card game wherein...
Is it for neats?
Yes, it can be.
Oh, cool.
Essentially, you've got 3 decks of cards. One of them is filled with characters, the other one's filled with powers and weapons, and the third one is filled with settings. And essentially, 2 players will fight against each other. They each draw a character, a weapon, and then there is a battleground selected from the settings deck. And then each side has to argue why their character with their weapon would win. So, the example I gave Mumkey was I had a... I ended up drawing Crash Bandicoot with a machete in a gravity chamber, and I think I was fighting against like a Yeti with the ability to stretch his arms.
Oh yeah, Crash Bandicoot wins for sure.
Oh yeah, because he just spins with the machete. You can't grab him.
Yeah.
You can't stop that. So that was, essentially it's just you debate back and forth, and then after a while the audience or whoever's listening or the third player gets to decide who they think would win. So it's kind of just a big bullshit hypothetical podcast, but it could be pretty fun.
Yeah, and I just like the idea of debating ever since I listened to The Biggest Problem in the Universe. Like, listening to 2 guys wholeheartedly debate retarded, stupid things is really appealing to me, and I've always wanted to do that, but I didn't want to steal the idea of Biggest Problem in the Universe, and we bring in problems and shit. So I think having the audience give us terrible would you rathers to debate would be a lot of fun. And if that's already a podcast and I'm ripping it off, I don't care because I'm not aware of it. And I just made that up this morning. And so fuck you.
And it's like, come on, there's like 5 million podcasts out there. It's the big thing. There's going to be overlaps.
I'm sure there's like 18 podcasts just like this.
But I can promise you this one's going to probably be a lot more autistic than the others.
Oh, it will definitely be the worst one you've probably ever heard.
Like low quality
and you will
production.
not want to listen to it.
Bad upload schedule. It's just gonna be awful.
Now I'm hoping we can get a strict schedule.
Yeah, in all reality, I think it'll turn out pretty good.
Because technically, I'm still doing the Anime Spectrum podcast with Asperger, but that upload schedule is so frantic, and it's like always the show is perpetually on hiatus because we never know when we can record that because he's so busy.
Yeah.
So if I could get something consistent, that'd be really nice.
See, I have a pretty decent schedule set up. Like my college classes are of course Monday to Friday, and my job is only like Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. So it's not that bad. It's like I got pretty lucky. It's a very flexible job. I kind of
fuck, I can't. It was a great joke. What's the word for those carnival freaks who can? You're a contortionist.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a flexible job.
Yeah, I'm a fucking schedule.
I'm gonna edit that so it sounds like I was funny.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna add in a laugh track.
When are they gonna start doing that? Throwing on like Seinfeld style laugh tracks and music cues on just basic LPs and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Maybe
we
should
could start that. Yeah, we should.
Yeah, just anytime
start a new genre.
Because, I mean, it works for TV shows that aren't funny. I'm sure it'd work for...
Yeah, I've got to let the audience know when my joke was funny, because clearly they don't know, because the audience is retarded.
You gotta make sure you use the same laugh track, like, every 5 times.
I'm starting to realize that I should exclusively do Let's Plays when I'm, like, wasted, because I think I have a lot more fun.
Oh, yeah, some of the old games.
Yeah, when I was playing with Patchy, we were doing Scooby-Doo. I think that series would have been a lot less entertaining if I wasn't just plastered the whole time. So I think in the future for the Spyro series, like no matter what time of day it is, because this is going to be hectic because everybody has different schedules and I'm trying to get a ton of different people. But no matter what time of day it is, I'm just going to get fucking plastered and just go crazy with the guest and probably hurt their feelings and make fun of them. Because it's only 3 episodes. I don't need them to come back after those 3 episodes. I can burn these bridges and it won't fucking matter because it's only 3 episodes. It's great.
Oh, that's actually, yeah, it could just be a roast them up or deconstruct their lives.
Which, although I'm having Endless Jess on next, I'm hoping, so I probably don't want to roast him too much, because he can easily dish it back. Uh-oh. He'll probably kill me.
Nah,
He's a very dangerous man.
Don't worry too much about it. I mean, at the end of the day, you're, like...
Suicidal, so I don't care if I die.
Suicidal, you got, like, your main co-host is a blow-up doll. You're living the life.
Anime reviews.
What are they gonna do?
Wait, Jumpkey's a blow-up doll?
No, I'm sorry.
My innocence has been ruined. I thought it was just like a toy. I didn't know it was a sex thing. Oh no.
No, it's a pool floaty. That's all. It's meant to teach you how to swim.
Why? Like, I understand that it was a joke thing that somebody sent me, but why would anybody want a see-through sex doll? Do they just want to watch their own dick? Like, between pieces of plastic? I don't understand the appeal.
I don't understand a lot of the sex doll designs. Like, of course, you can get, like, those really fancy ones made out of, like, silicone that actually look like bodies, which is a little bit weird.
They probably feel a little more like it, too. This one is very, very rigid plastic, and I can't imagine my dick feeling good inside of that.
Yeah, and it'd be like, if you've ever felt like the hard edges of a pool toy or, like, any of those things, I imagine it'd be just as scratching and awful.
It pretty much feels like a pool raft.
I mean, like, have you used it? I'm sure you have.
Well, of course, and it felt terrible, so I don't understand the appeal. And watching my own dick be squeezed by the walls of, a plastic lining was not very appealing.
Have you, like, you just gotta get some, like, get a permanent marker, draw a little anime face on it.
What? That's what the Jumpkey Moans mask is for.
Oh, yeah, you're hiding the... Oh, no, you just want to fuck another monkey, I get it.
Yeah, no, I want to fuck myself. I want to fuck my retarded little brother. I guess that's what that's supposed to be.
I don't. I do gotta know, out of all of the... So, like, there's been a lot of changes and shifts with your channel over the, like, past year. You know, originally it started off like because YouTube deleted your channel like 5 times.
Yeah,
And that was
a
fucking
whole
awful
hassle.
of them.
Yeah.
But the
It was very rude.
Very
Didn't
rude.
even get 3 strikes. They just deleted it immediately.
the second they saw the Boku review, which honestly, the first time you dropped whenever you dropped your first Boku review, and I saw that you had left the pixelated penis in, I honestly like.
I thought the pickles would be enough to, the bypass.
I about yelled out loud because I was like, he's gonna get banned. He's asking for it. But even whenever they took it down after you'd put the YouTube logo over it, I was surprised. Like, I'm surprised that YouTube...
Yeah, that was retarded.
I'm surprised YouTube was keeping such a hawk eye on your, at then, only like 1,000 subscriber channel. Like you...
And now, the Boku review is back up again, but now I just completely black out the screen during those scenes, and they seem to be okay with it.
I guess, like, I don't know.
So, because, yeah, I covered up the dick with a YouTube logo, and they still took it down, which is bizarre to me.
So,
But I'm pretty sure the pixelated penis one, uncensored, just like the straight up pixelated penis, is on my Facebook account, and it's been there for over half a year. So I guess Facebook doesn't care.
yeah, Mark Zuckerberg likes boy penis, but whoever's in charge of YouTube is not a big fan of the boy pussy.
Yeah, for some reason, those assholes.
So what I was trying to get at with that was, out of all of the old things, what is like one of the old memes, I guess, that you're glad it's died off? There was the way back. There's the fucking Patrick one where it was like you would accidentally
Patrick Maloney.
Yeah, Patrick Maloney. You would link to the wrong Patreon.
Well, because I linked to a Patreon during a live stream, but I left off the last digit of the URL. So then it linked to some random guy named Patrick Maloney. And a lot of people, first they thought that I was actually Patrick Maloney and that I fucked up and posted my actual account or whatever. And other people were just teasing me, saying that they were going to donate to Patrick Maloney instead of me and all this shit.
And then the fake Patrick Maloney accounts started commenting on your videos and stuff.
I still like that meme. The only unfortunate thing is that all the videos where that was a thing were deleted by Biggs. So it's not even relevant anymore, and anybody who wasn't there then won't know what the hell it is. So I wish more people knew what it was so that we could see it more.
Yeah.
Because I think Patrick Maloney's really funny. Some guys actually found the actual guy on Facebook. And I added him on Facebook with my real account, but then when I deleted my Facebook, that was the end of that. But in my videos, whenever I talk about my dad, because my mom's a monkey and my dad's a human, but whenever I talk about my dad, I used Patrick Maloney's picture, so that meme is still alive.
It still lives on.
It's canon that Patrick Maloney is my father.
Yeah, I remember that. There was I remember for the longest time the idea, I kept on pushing. I don't know if it was me or somebody else who pushed it first, but the idea, yeah, it was whenever I submitted my first photo, you fucking freaked out over the unibrow I gave the monkey.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
And I kept on. I even included that in my fan fiction that I wrote a long time ago.
Yes, another old joke that you can still see if you watch the first Mumkey art gallery is that everybody would keep drawing me arbitrarily. They didn't plan it. It was just an accident. Everybody would draw me with a unibrow. So the joke was that the Mumkey would keep getting really offended by that. Because I don't have a fucking unibrow! And he would scream about it and shit. No, that's a good one. I can't really think of any old jokes that I'm ashamed of or that I'm glad are dead. The other day I came across on Mumkey Jones 2 the old songs that I really hate video, which it's a classic, even though nobody really knows about it anymore, where I talk about just songs that I hate, and I shit on Shania Twain's That Don't Impress Me Much, and the Alanis Morissette Ironic song.
I remember that one, yeah.
I shit all over. Yeah, I like that video.
You got a favorite video of yours, or one that you think is,
Typically I go with top 10 suicide methods. I just think that's the funniest one. It's such great dark humor in my opinion, because I guess I wrote it, so it would be my style of humor, but I just think it's really funny.
I think that was one of the first times that you had sent me a you had actually popped it by me before you posted it, and I'd...
Oh yeah, for script help. I forgot you helped with that one.
Yeah,
Didn't you also help with... Did you do a Boonai Sisters as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, every so often I'll send either Autbelli or Asperger the script of a video I'm working on so that they can add in some actually funny jokes, because my jokes are never very good.
No, at most I usually add like maybe a single paragraph, or I'll change the wording of 2 things. It's honestly...
You always add in more monkey jokes than I do, and I appreciate that, because I always forget that I'm supposed to be like monkey themed. So like you add in all the monkey stuff, which is great.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at alliteration to cocks and bananas, you know. Any cock and banana jokes that you see, that's all me being original.
Yep. Actually, this the newest one that is probably out by now, the Soup Chef, you had a major hand in helping with as well. Because, man, I hope it's out by the time I'm talking about it. But this fucking guy hired me on Patreon to review his YouTube channel that has 16 subscribers. And I'm thinking, you motherfucker, this is not what this is for. But, like, I mean, I'm not going to say no to his $50, so I guess I'll review his fucking YouTube channel. But, man, there's a part in the video where I say that I couldn't sit through any video all the way through, and that wasn't a joke. I actually, to this day, have not watched any of his videos all the way through, just because I couldn't. Could you? Could you finish any of them?
I peeked at all of them, and look, guy, if you're watching this,
I hope he is.
Love you.
And
You're sweet.
We talk on Facebook. He knows his videos are shit, and he wants me to eviscerate him. So that's what. I'm
Okay, in that
do.
case, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Montage videos died in 2012, as with Amanda Todd. So please.
As with Amanda Todd.
Cool the jets, my dude. I'm not that funny. I'm really not. But
did you have any other, I guess, Mumkey questions? I guess it's a good opportunity for. I mean, I don't want to call you a fan because you're like actually part of the show, but like to use this series as an opportunity for somebody to ask me questions.
Have you had any like moments where, because like, okay, so your original Yamada video got pretty big, like it's got like I think 150k views.
It's at like 500,000 right now.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Have you had anybody like actually like notice that was you?
Yeah. In one of the times when it was on the front page of Reddit, somebody was commenting saying, "I know who that is," and I was like, "No way." So I clicked on his thing and I read through it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we went to the same high school together. I know that guy." But he didn't put my name or anything because he was like, we weren't really friends, but we had friends in common and we played Yu-Gi-Oh together all the time. So like we were good enough friends, I guess, that he didn't want to. But like I don't really give that much of a shit if my name gets put out there at this point. I did at first because, and I've probably talked about this before somewhere, but I was going to school to be a teacher. So I was like terrified that my real name and stuff would get out there, and like, oh man, I'm gonna get fired from my teaching job if they find out I made jokes about anime on the internet. Oh god, I'm so fucked.
Yeah.
But then I decided I didn't want to be a teacher because it was terrifying and awful. So now like it's not like my job's on the line or anything as like it would be if I was a teacher.
I have to be a little bit careful just because like, of course later on, like I plan on going into public relations PR stuff, so I do got to be a little bit aware of my online presence, but even right now, I'm, like, the job I currently work, I essentially I go to old people's houses and help take care of them. So I do have to have that.
Did you clean up their shit?
Yes, I have changed.
Oh, that's fun.
I have, like, given old people showers, I have changed massive shit diapers, and I'm doing it for $11 an hour.
Oh, shit.
Which is not nearly
I guess
enough.
You get the added bonus of you get to go home and jerk off to the thought of a diaper full of shit.
Oh yeah, no, you know, you just kind of, you say you're going to toss it in the trash, you slide it very stealthily into the back of your car, along with one of their pocket watches, and you say, see ya.
You sneak it into the movie theater like you would sneak in candy.
Yeah.
So you have something to smell and maybe, taste while you're watching, what movie's in theaters right now?
Rogue One? Is that still around?
Yeah, probably. You sneak in a shit diaper into Rogue One. I know, at Rogue One, though, I'm guessing a lot of the fan base of Star Wars is already wearing diapers.
Oh, yeah.
Both because they're old and because they're a bunch of, like, autistic neckbeards.
Honestly, Star Wars is, like, bumped into the normie crowd, and I think it's killing it a little bit in some regards. Like, so, Rogue One was actually pretty rad. I liked it, but...
I did not see it. Should I go see it?
Still furious about Episode 7.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that. Like, if you love Episode 7, you'll hate Rogue One and vice versa. So it seems like that's true.
Episode 7 was like just virtue spewing about women. Like, it was entirely built to just be like, Rey Skywalker is our new OC character. She's good at everything. She beats everyone. She never has a trouble. And also, she's a woman.
How do you know she's a Skywalker? Dude? Spoilers.
I mean, they don't say it, but I'm fairly sure everybody's calling her a Skywalker just because, like, she's an orphan.
She walked on the sky.
Yeah. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
She's like,
yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, the only way that she could be this fucking autistically amazing is if she's related to the main people. So, spoiler alert, she's probably a Skywalker. She's an orphan, but she's probably a Skywalker. Side note, rip Carrie Fisher.
And on that happy note, I think we're at the end of episode 3. We hit about an hour, even though I didn't beat this level I'm currently on, but you don't care about that because you don't know where we are.
I have no idea what's
So
happening.
hey, we did it. Maybe, I wonder how this experiment's going so far. Is anybody still watching? Does anybody care? Maybe they'll show up. Maybe they listened to like half of the first episode and thought, I don't like this Autbelli fellow.
Yeah, did they think I'm boring? He talks a lot.
He's too handsome and cute. I don't like it on my TV screen. So maybe they're waiting for episode 4 when I get Endless Jess. Maybe when Endless Jess comes on, they'll say, I don't like this guy. He's too angry. I want Autbelli back. So who knows? It's a crazy experiment where maybe 3 episodes at a time you'll love it. 3 episodes at a time you'll hate it. Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? He blows his nose. I don't knows.
Nose?
Hey, Autbelli. Thanks for coming on the show. Any last things you want to say before we clock off?
Thanks for having me. Black Lives Don't Matter. Other edgy jokes. And
Wait, that's a joke? Thought it was just a fact.
Well, the only real joke is Black Lives Matter, but
Yeah. And if you like Autbelli's voice, which I do, I've actually been jerking off this whole time. You can hear it in our new podcast. Have you thought of a name yet?
I'm
Something to do with like degeneracy.
I really did like the Blatant Degeneracy podcast.
Okay, maybe we'll go with that. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe should we have a straw poll? I'll probably have straw polls in all the descriptions.
Yeah.
Should the podcast be called the Blatant Degeneracy Podcast? Sure, I don't care.
We'll figure it out.
All right. Yeah, bye everybody. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.